Hello, welcome to the Papyrus Global TV News Update. First, the headlines. Court frees Senator Natasha after federal government drops defamation charges. Senior lecturers to get new professorial allowance on the landmark federal government Asuu deal. Nigerian immigration saviors unveils new tracking status to end passport delay. Asuu vowed new agreements will allow Nigerian universities to sleep at night. NNPP clarifies Governor Yusuf's right to stay or leave without external permission. Peter Obi attends burial of 3 brothers who died in Lagos fire. Now the news in details. The federal government of Nigeria has withdrawn criminal charges previously brought against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, Kogi Central, bringing an end to illegal proceedings that have attracted significant public attention. The decision was announced on January 15, 2026, when the prosecutions formally informed the court that it would no longer pursue the case, leading to its dismissal. Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan had been arraigned on allegations that include criminal conspiracy and defamation, reportedly tied to her public statement about certain federal projects and officials. However, prosecutors told the Federal High Court in Abuja they were withdrawing the charges in the interest of justice, prompting the presiding judge to strike out the matter from the court's active docket. The senator, who also served as gubernatorial candidate in Kogi State, has long been a vocal critic of governance issues and has used her platform to challenge government policies on accountability and transparency. Her supporters welcomed the withdrawal as a vindication and reaffirmation of political rights. Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan thanked her legal team and well-wishers in a brief statement following the court's decision, saying she remained committed to her legislative duties and public service. The government's move to drop the case was interpreted by many observers as a bid to reduce political tension and uphold democratic liberties, especially in the run-up to 2027 election. Legal analysts noted that prosecutorial withdrawal in political sensitive cases are relatively rare and widely watched, highlighting the delicate balance between enforcement and right protection in high-profile political disputes. Moving on, President Bola Tinubu has approved enhanced remuneration for professors and senior academic staff readers as part of the recently negotiated agreement between the federal government of Nigeria and the Academic Staff Union of Universities, Asuu, aimed at ending recurrent industrial action in the National Public University. Under the new pact, Nigerian Asuu welcome as a major breakthrough in federal university relationship. The additional pay approval are designed to bolster academic staff welfare, align lecturers' compensation with broader national wage reform, and improve industrial harmony within the tertiary education sector. Officials said the monetary adjustments take effect immediately and will supplement existing salary structures for senior university faculty, notably professors and readers, whose compensation had been a recurring point of contention in previous negotiations between Asuu and government negotiators. The approval is part of a broader 2026 reform framework that also touches on improved funding mechanism for universities, clearer implementation timeline for past agreement, and commitment to address systematic challenges that have historically triggered lengthy strikes. Asuu leaders describe the pay enhancement as an important step towards stability and productivity, signaling hope for fewer disruption in academic calendars and improved morale among lecturers if upheld. Education analysts and student group welcomed the development, but stressed that implementation, transparency, and accountability mechanism will be key to sustaining peace and ensuring that additional pay translates into improved teaching, research output, and overall educational quality. The The Nigerian Immigration Service has rolled out enhanced update to its passport tracking system, allowing applicants to more easily monitor the status of their application via digital channels. The update aims to improve transparency, reduce uncertainty, and streamline users' experience amid high demand for travel documents. Under the new arrangement, passport applicants can receive real-time updates on their application status via SMS and online portals, giving clearer guidance on key stages such as submission, verification, printing, and collection. The NIS said this upgrade is part of its commitment to service excellence and customer-centric processes, particularly as international travelers and visa requirements continue to rise. Officials explained that the enhanced tracking system will help reduce in-person visits to immigration offices solely for the status check and will cut down on confusion that previously arose from limited communications between service and applicants. The service is also encouraging users to download a mobile app that integrates tracking with other passport-related services in a single interface. The NIS said the update reflects its broader digital transformation agenda, which include improvements in customer engagement, queues management, and secure data handling for travel documents. Applicants are being urged to ensure that their contact details are correctly captured at the point of application to fully benefit from the new tracking system. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, Asuu, have welcomed the fresh pact with the federal government, describing it as a pivotal breakthrough that will bring stability and end years of disruptive industrial action in Nigeria's public university system. Speaking after the deal was reached, Asuu leaders said university lecturers and academic staff now feel more confident about the future and can sleep at night without the threat of imminent strike action hanging on the campuses. The agreement followed intense negotiation between Asuu and federal authorities aimed at addressing long-standing grievances that have frequently triggered lengthy strikes across the university sectors. These disputes have previously interrupted academic calendars and left students idle for extended periods, part of a broader history of labor relationship challenge in tertiary education. Under the terms of the New Deal, Asuu said improved funding framework, welfare enhancement, and clearer implementation timelines were agreed, although union leaders acknowledged that trust must now be followed by delivery. Federal officials have reportedly committed to specific action to tackle funding shortfalls and improve lecture delivery moves that Asuu hope will reduce strike proneness going forward. Union officials expressed cautious optimism that this pact, if faithfully executed, could usher in a more peaceful and productive era for Nigerian university after a cycle of discord that have spanned decades.
We will now go on a short break, and when we come back, the news will continue. Stay tuned.
The Papyrus Global, we don't just cover events, we create cinematic experiences. From red carpets to birthdays, gala dinners, and your fairy tale weddings, we bring your moments to life with high-tech precision. Our gadgets are smarter, our lenses sharper, and our team simply world-class. Trust the Papyrus Global to tell your story in the boldest, brightest way possible.
Welcome back, and now the news will continue.
The new Nigerian People's Party NNPP has clarified that Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf does not require endorsement or approval from Senator Musa Kwankwaso, the party's founder and 2023 presidential candidate, either to join the All Progressive Congress APC or to remain within the NNPP. The statement was issued by the party's leadership in Lagos on January 14, 2026, amid swindling rumors about the governor's political future. The ANPP disowns claim that Kwankwaso had reversed his earlier opposition to gubernatorial defection or formally greenlit Yusuf's move to the APC, describing such reports as false and misleading. It reiterated that any decision by Yusuf to defect it is a matter of his constitutional rights rather than one requiring the former leader's blessing. In its response, the party said it will advise Governor Yusuf to stay, but acknowledged that ongoing legal dispute and personal political calculation could shape his choices. The NNPP leadership insisted it harbors no ill towards any political party, including the APC, and asserted that it cannot forcefully demand that its sole sitting governor stay against his will. The clarification comes amid a broader political conversation in Kano and at the national level about loyalty, party autonomy, and constitutional freedom ahead of 2027 general election, with many observers watching how elites' alignment could reshape opposition and ruling parties' dynamic. Former presidential candidate Peter Obi was present at the burial ceremony of 3 siblings from Anambra State who were tragically killed in the fire that engulfed the Great Nigerian Insurance (GNI) house on Lagos Island on December 24, 2025. The 3 brothers, Steve Omatu, 40, Kasmil Omatu, 39, and Collins Omatu, 37, were laid to rest in their hometown of Uzuakwa, Ihiala, local government area on January 14, 2026. Obi joined family members, local leaders, and sympathizers at the burial, offering condolences and praying for strength for the widows and their children left behind. In a message shared during the event, he expressed deep sorrow over the loss of energetic and promising young men whose lives were cut short in the inferno that devastated the high-rise building. A service of song and mass was held in Lagos prior to the interment, and prominent figures, including the lawmakers representing Ihiala Federal Constituency, attended to show support for the bereaved family and community. Obi also encouraged the community to keep the family in their prayers as they cope with profound loss. The GNI house blaze, which began just before Christmas in one of the Lagos' busiest commercial districts, claimed multiple lives and triggered widespread reaction about emergency response and building safety standard in Nigeria. This has been the Papyrus Global TV. Bye for now.